Good evening and welcome to Nevis for a flight this evening up to Anguilla. It's early evening, so this should be really pretty. Hopefully we get a little sunset flight here. Let's go rotating beacon on, external power supply on, mixtures and props full forward. I forgot to start this. So I'm gonna have to wait for a second. Alright, mixtures and props full forward. Master switches on, fuel pumps on. Let's go. Magnetos on left. Let's crack the throttles. Make sure the right propeller area is clear. Then it is. Got a good start. Check the manifold pressure, it's not too high. Check the oil pressure is good. Make sure the left prop is clear. A good start. Make sure the manifold pressure isn't too high. Make sure the oil pressure is good, and it is. Mags on both. Alright, let's go avionics master on. Let's turn the fuel pumps off. Why wasn't the brake on? That's an excellent question. There's all kinds of like weird things with this airplane when I just started it up. Whereas normally the brake's on, the fuel pumps are off, the fuel valves are on and out. Everything was backwards this time. Alright, so let's turn our lights on. Let's turn the external power supply off. Alright, I do want to turn the instrument lights on. It's an evening flight tonight. Don't know if we're going to need them or not. Alright, Nevis, well, yeah, see, we gotta, let's see, I'm kind of a little bit flummoxed early on. Gotta get ourselves together here. 118.0. Everything was backwards when I started the plane. I've never had the brakes not on when I started the plane, and for some reason the brakes weren't on. Or the parking brake rather was not engaged, which is never happened. 1015 on the altimeter. So it just got me out of my rhythm early. And gotta get it back here. Alright, so winds 1007, so it's perfect for a runway 10 departure. Nevis traffic Anguilla 264, taxiing to runway 10 via taxiway Alpha for departure to the north, Nevis. So, the fuel truck right in. If I had to pick one thing that irritates me the most, I think, about Microsoft Flight Simulator is these random vehicles like in the middle of everything. Alright, let's put the takeoff flaps down. Let's turn the fuel pumps on. Mixtures and props are full forward. Should have plenty of runway for intersection departure here. No reason to back taxi. No traffic on ForeFlight. I don't see any traffic coming down final. The runway looks clear. Nevis traffic Anguilla 264 taking runway 10 for departure to the north, Nevis. Alright, flaps are set, fuel pumps are on, mixtures and props full forward. My lights are on. Let me turn my landing light on. You want your landing lights on under 10,000 feet. Alright, landing indicator checks for runway 10. Say goodbye to Nevis, folks. Takeoff power is coming in. Mixtures and props full forward. Temperatures and pressures in the green. Airspeed is alive. Dancing on the rudder pedals. 60 knots, 65. And rotate. And beautiful waves coming in this evening. Should be a pretty flight, it really should. 200 feet AGL. Let's put the flaps up, let's bring the props back a little bit here. We're going to trim for the nose will drop. Nevis, traffic, Anguilla 264, left crosswind departure off runway 10, departing to the north, Nevis. Okay. Pretty little airport. I was gonna take off out of Bradshaw. I flew down to Bradshaw earlier, and I was going to take off out of Bradshaw. But this is just a prettier airport, in my humble opinion. 1,000 feet AGL. Let's turn the fuel pumps off. Check the fuel pressures. Fuel pressures are looking good. Let's put in a little nose down trim here. Like cruise climb of 100 knots is what I'm looking for. So, just power up on the way up. Climbing to 4,500 feet this evening, and we will be kind of skimming the coast of St. Kitts. Should get a nice view of the island, and nice view of Statia on the way by. 2,500 climbing 4,500. And we'll see Saba out the left side as well on the way up. We will also see St. Bart's on the right side. And as we get closer to our destination, we'll be flying right over St. Maarten and Princess Juliana International Airport, which is always kind of a cool thing to see. We are flying what I like to refer to as Caribbean VFR this evening, so these clouds, I mean, technically speaking, we should not be flying through them, but if we encounter some clouds that we have to fly through, we are going to do so. I ain't dodging clouds tonight. I just want to kind of, I'm not in a hurry, but I want to get to where we're going with, hopefully, hopefully a really nice view. This is I will not pronounce it correctly. Basseterre. That right there is Bradshaw Airport, another very well-known airport around these parts. $4,000 climbing 4,500. Should have a nice tailwind on the way home. Beautiful view. Alright. I generally wind up kind of 100 feet higher than I intend to for some reason. So I decided to start leveling off a little earlier. Normally in a propeller driven airplane, I would level off about 50 feet below my desired altitude. It's much easier for some reason to takes a lot longer to fine-tune the trim in Microsoft Flight Simulator than it does in an actual airplane. Just one of those things. And one thing instrument training will drill into you is being on your altitude and having those needles centered. That's our needle right there. So let's put in a little bit of right rudder trim. As you can see, we're making a ground speed of 153 knots, which is moving for an islander. That's a good airspeed, good ground speed rather. All right, airspeed is manifold pressure is good. Let's lean out the mixtures here. I don't know if leaning the mixtures in this plane makes any difference as to the power output or the fuel flow, for that matter. It should. It's the whole idea. Okay, so there's the reversal. Right there should do it. And I was burning 16 gallons a side before, and I'm burning 16 gallons a side now, so it didn't really make much difference. I think it's giving me a little bit more power because I've got a slight climb right now. So we'll just trim that out. So, off we are. I think 118.15. We do have. Oops, I wasn't on the right radio frequency. Jeez. Alright, 118.15. I'm gonna beat him to it. Him being the San Juan controller, by the way. 118.15.
Center again. 29, 50. At 1629 San Juan Center, radar contact over Kika, maintain flight level 350.
San Juan Center, Anguilla 264.
Level 264 San Juan, go ahead.
San Juan Center, Anguilla 264, about 25 miles south of Modor. We are VFR to Anguilla.
Anguilla 264, set squawk 4314.
4314 for Anguilla 264. You can hear you can always hear in their voice when they pick up IFR traffic or VFR traffic. They're just kind of like, whatever.
Papa Alpha 1080, descend 2,600 feet, expedite descent cleared RNAV approach runway 10.
Expedite descent 2,600 Papa 13. Clear RNAV.
There's Stacia over there.
Anguilla 264, radar contact, altitude indicates 4,500 feet, the Juliana QNH 1016.
1016, right, and altitude checks for Anguilla 264. I really shouldn't make any criticisms of these guys because they're fantastic. They really are. I'm going to just come down here a little bit because the altimeter change is a little bit high. I think, most people that use VATSIM or IFR, and most people that use VATSIM are what we call heavy metal. They're jets. Boeings and Airbus and what have you. And you see St. Martin's up there. And especially they've got a lot of traffic coming into Juliana tonight. I didn't count how many planes were coming into Juliana, but it is a not insignificant number. Probably
San Juan Canada 2144, sorry for the delay, we're at 360.
It's probably 15.
Canada 2144, San Juan Center, radar contact about 9.4 miles north of Trinky, cross Trinky at flight level 110. Down across the Trinky 110, Canada 2144.
Probably 15 to 18 flights landing, and
Alpha 1080, contact Juliana Tower 118.7.
118.7, Papa Security, 20 to the
so when they've got, I mean, it's no different than in real life, really. When there's a controlled airport, an airport with a tower and approach control and whatever else, and they've got 1,000, they got a lot of airline traffic. Let's just put it that way. They've got a lot of airline traffic to deal with, and you call them up and you're a Cherokee or whatever, small bug smasher they call us. They're gonna try to get you what you need with the least amount of expenditure of energy on their part, which is fine. I mean, let's see, we got 14 arrivals and 5 departures out of Princess Juliana tonight on VATSIM, which is what I am flying on. VATSIM is virtual air traffic simulation. And there's Saba. And there's St. Bart's. There's 57 knots ground speed now. Let's see if we can get the QNH at Anguilla is 1015 is what I've got right now. We'll see. It's nice to be back on the Islander after flying the jet for a while. We did.
San Juan Center, very good evening. KLM 243 heavy with roof level 400 inbound OPK.
My buddies Arnell and I did.
243 contact San Juan Center 135.7. 35.7 KLM 243.
Did some. Gosh, is this getting prettier and prettier or what? My buddies Arnell and I did one flight yesterday in the jets, and then we switched over to the Islander. We flew the Islander. Actually, no, we didn't fly the jets yesterday. We just flew the Islander over to.
San Juan Center, hello again. It's Blackfin 502 off St. Bart's VFR to station.
Flew the Islanders over to
Blackfin 502, set squawk 3421.
3421, Blackfin 502.
We flew over to the British Virgin Islands, and see that little dot right there? That's that pilot that was just calling the radio.
Blackfin 502, radar identified, maintain VFR at or below 3,500 feet, Juliana QNH 1016.
Maintain VFR at or below 3,500, Blackfin 502.
You can see the little dot there. So Blackfin is St. Bart's, Blackfin is St. Bart's commuter. That's their call sign. You can see him right here. I don't know what kind of plane that is. Let's see here. That is that's a C208. It's a Cessna Grand Caravan. So that's actually.
At 1629, contact San Juan Center on 135.7.
That's actually one of the planes they fly. So that's pretty.
Delta 1438, contact San Juan Center 135.7.
San Juan Center 135.7.
Pretty realistic.
Exec 131, contact San Juan Center 135.7.
Look at that. getting some pretty cool pictures tonight, that's for sure. So, I love these clouds, and if you think that these pink clouds are kind of too pink and like unrealistic for the real world, so to speak, I can tell you that in this part of the Caribbean, they are absolutely pink at sunset. I mean, it is the most beautiful thing. And one of the reasons why I took this flight is because I knew the sun would be on that side, and that we could get a nice view of it, and we'd get a nice, hopefully some nice views of the sun here. And boy, we sure are. It's just gorgeous. And I think we're really going to get a neat view here of Juliana as well. I think we're basically going to fly right over the, just far enough east of it that we're going to get a really nice view of the airport. I'm going to stay at 4,500 feet. First of all, for terrain. Second of all, for traffic. You might not be terribly thrilled at the tower controller, that is, and you being right over top of the field here. Just in case. Just in case he switches me over. Power back just a little bit. Start a slow descent here.
And center 2895 Foxtrot. 2995 Foxtrot, cross Lugo, flight level 110. Alright, cross Lugo 110 to 8995 Foxtrot. Thanks.
You can see the glistening lights in these boats. I have the I think it's seafront simulations. They have boats for Anguilla and St. Maarten, which is really cool.
Blackfin 502 reports to you stations at the site. It's 1438 Salem Center, roger.
And the airport is in sight for Blackfin 502.
Blackfin 502, radar services terminated. Squawk 7000, monitor Unicom 122.8.
7000 over to Unicom, thanks, Blackfin 502.
Phillipsburg and the harbor right there. And this is exactly what I was hoping for, is to get a nice view of
Delta 8, San Juan Center, wind 1206, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Of the airport here.
San Juan Center, good evening, KLM 243, heavy wind to flight level 230, descending 110, inbound Manolo.
KLM 243, San Juan Center, Roger.
I can see right off my nose.
Canada 2144, expect the RNAV approach runway 10, when able, proceed direct Otmont.
Direct Otmont for the RNAV 10, Canada 2144.
Anguilla 264, enter right base, runway 11, the Anguilla altimeter 101, QNH correction 1015.
1015, and I will enter right base runway 11, Anguilla 264. I mean, I'm sorry, that's professional quality air traffic control right there, period.
Delta 8, radar contact, altitude passing.
These guys are just phenomenal. So much fun. It really adds so much to the
Delta 8, clear direct jets, climb and maintain, flight
to the
level
experience
250.
of flight simming. So I've got Sandy ground.
Canada 2144, descend flight level 70.
Sandy ground right off my nose, which I know is a good target for
Canada 2144, descend flight level 70.
Flight level 70, Canada 2144.
good target for a right base. Oh, look at that. That's Grand Cas Airport. So let's go. Fuel pumps on. Mixtures rich.
Up to 1438, descend and maintain 11,000, the San Juan altimeter 29906.
Rendezvous Bay over here. Alright, start bringing the power back.
Number 28905 Foxtrot, flight present heading vectors to final.
Present heading vectors to final, 2895 Foxtrot.
Get us down flap range here. Alright, get that.
And center 2895 Foxtrot. I was already in a turn. Do you want me on a 140 heading or something else?
28905 Foxtrot, flight heading 120 degrees.
120 degrees.
Sunshine Shack, probably closed up shop for the night down there.
Air Canada 2144, descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1016.
4000, QNH 1016, Air Canada 2144.
Anguilla 264, wind 110 degrees at 11 knots, runway 11, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 11, Anguilla 264. Got sandy ground right there.
KLM 243, expect the RNAV approach runway 10.
Expect RNAV 10, 243.
United 1629, cross Lugo at flight level 110.
Cross Lugo at 110, United 1629.
Okay.
Or 2895 Foxtrot, 2895 Foxtrot, descend flight level 70.
Flight level 70, 2895 Foxtrot.
Two 2895 Foxtrot, expect the RNAV approach runway 10, when able, proceed direct Otmont.
Right, expecting the R910 and direct to Baki.
Beautiful night down there in sandy
95
ground.
Foxtrot, direct Otmont, Oscar Tango, Mike Oscar Tango.
Right, direct Otmont for 95 Foxtrot.
Air Canada 2144, descend 2,600 feet, cleared RNAV approach runway 10.
2600, clear down at runway 10, Canada 2144.
Flaps are set, fuel pumps are on.
Success show at 131 San Juan Center.
900. One left line, 1311.
Number 2895 Foxtrot descends 4,000 feet, QNH 1016.
4,000 feet, 1016 to 895 Foxtrot.
Air Canada 2144, maintain 180 knots or greater until Leesor.
180 or greater till Lisa, Air Canada 2144.
95 Foxtrot, slow to 210 knots.
210 knots.
Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. I'm getting the right idea here. You gotta keep some power in. Gotta keep some power in. And basically until you gotta fly it on. That's the short answer. Gotta fly this
KLM
airplane.
243, proceed direct Otmont, descend flight level 70.
Direct Otmont, fly over 70, claim 246.
Landing lights off. Turn the fuel pumps off.
And 1438.
Delta 1438, descend to maintain 7,000, the St. Thomas, altimeter area 29906.
27,000, company altimeter.
Delta 1438, check the ILS runway 10, enable clear direct Kuso. Thanks.
San Juan Center, Air Canada 589, climbing through 340. Here with you.
Air Canada 2144, contact Juliana Tower 18.7.
1187, Air Canada 2144.
Air Canada 589er, San Juan Center, radar identified, climb flight level 150.
Okay.
Climb flight
Make
level
sure it's
150,
to idle.
Air
Cut off
Canada
throttles to
589.
idle. Put on the center Anguilla 264 is clear the runway at Anguilla. Have a great night. Thanks for your help.
Thanks for flying in.
And
Air Canada 589, proceed direct juice.
let's see. Parking brake is set.
Proceeding
Turn
direct
our
to
lights
Air
off.
Canada 589.
95 Foxtrot, descend
Turn the mags off.
2,600 feet, clear to RNAV approach, runway 10.
Avionics
2,600
master.
feet, clear to
Master switch is off. And beautiful moon tonight, huh? How cool is that? How cool is that? I think that's pretty neat. And it was a good flight. Landing was alright. I got a little bit of the. I'm really starting to get a better idea. This airplane, you can't. It's just not for long straight-in finals. You can see a plane going into Giuliano over there. It's just not for long finals. you know. I mean, I kind of cut this one, I angled it over more than I normally would have. I mean, normally I would make a right angle base, like I would make a 90-degree base leg, and I basically did 45 degrees, and I still wound up being low. Even though, I mean, I was way high. I was 2,000 feet. You know, maybe 5 miles from the field. I mean, I was way high, and still wound up low. So I think this plane just takes a little bit of a different philosophy to fly, and you got to fly it onto the runway. You know, but it's pretty cool. It's a really neat airplane. And that plane right there overhead is KLM 243. And then we got the plane on final for Juliana over there. And I get one demerit for not parking with my nose on the center line. So I will hang my head in shame for that. It was a good day of flying. So I hope you guys enjoyed the flight, and talk soon.